Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share a story that reminds us how adventure can be found in the most unexpected places. It's a tale about a girl named Mia who was on a short beach vacation with her family. A trip that would turn into an unforgettable journey of discovery. Mia absolutely adored the beach. The feeling of the warm sand between her toes, the rhythmic sound of the waves crashing against the shore, the vast, endless blue of the ocean was her happy place. Every morning, she had a little ritual. She'd wake up early, just as the sun began to paint the sky with hues of orange and pink, and take a long, peaceful walk along the water's edge. It was her time to connect with nature, to feel the gentle sea breeze on her face, and to just be present in the moment. One morning, her routine walk took an exciting turn. As she wandered near a cluster of large, weathered rocks that marked the end of the sandy stretch, something caught her eye. It was an unusual shadow, a darkness that didn't belong. Tucked between two massive boulders was a small, dark opening. It was just big enough for a person to slip through. Cave. Mia's heart started to beat a little faster. A mix of curiosity and excitement washed over her. She'd walked this beach countless times but had never noticed this before. It was hidden, almost as if it was waiting to be found. She hesitated for only a second before her adventurous spirit took over. She stepped closer, peering into the darkness. The air coming from inside was noticeably cooler, carrying the amplified, echoing sound of the ocean. It was like the sea was breathing from within the rock. Taking a deep breath to steady her nerves, Mia slowly and carefully squeezed through the opening and entered the cave. Inside, it was a different world. The bright morning sun was replaced by a dim, mystical twilight. The air was cool and damp, and the sound of the ocean was now a powerful, resonant hum that seemed to vibrate through the very stone around her. For a moment, she was surrounded by near-complete darkness. But as her eyes adjusted, she started to see faint streams of light filtering through tiny cracks in the cave's ceiling. These small rays of sunlight pierced the gloom, illuminating the rock walls with a soft, ethereal glow, making the wet surfaces shimmer like they were studded with tiny diamonds. The cave was much larger than she had expected, a hidden chamber carved by millennia of tides. As she ventured deeper, her phone's flashlight casting a beam ahead, she began to notice something absolutely amazing on the walls. They weren't just rocks, they were a canvas. Etched into the stone were old, primitive drawings. She ran her fingers gently over the lines, tracing the shapes. There were pictures of fish with intricate scales, simple stick-figure boats with sails, elegant birds in flight, and a large, radiant sun that seemed to be the centerpiece of it all. The drawings looked ancient, as if they had been there for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Mia stood there, completely stunned. She felt a profound sense of awe and wonder. She, Mia, on her simple family vacation, had stumbled upon a piece of history. She never imagined her morning walk would lead to such a significant discovery. It felt like she had stepped back in time, connecting with people who had stood in this very spot long, long ago. Lost in her thoughts, a sudden noise from behind made her jump. Footsteps echoing softly in the cavern. Mia's heart leaped into her throat. She wasn't alone. She spun around quickly, her hand clutching her phone tightly, ready for whatever or whoever was there. But her fear quickly turned to relief. Standing near the entrance was a man holding a professional-looking camera. He had a kind face and offered a warm, reassuring smile. "Don't worry," he said, his voice calm. "I didn't mean to startle you. I'm a traveler, just like you." Mia let out a breath she didn't realize she was holding. He explained that he was a photographer documenting historical sites. "This cave is actually quite famous among locals and history buffs for its ancient art," he continued. Mia felt a mix of relief and slight disappointment, so she wasn't the first to discover it. But the magic of the moment wasn't diminished. The man explained that the cave, known locally as the Sunstone Grotto, was discovered by a fisherman decades ago. It was now a protected site to preserve the precious drawings. He pointed his camera towards one of the boat etchings. "Archaeologists believe these were made by the first inhabitants of this coastline," he explained. "They were a seafaring people. This cave might have been a shelter, a ceremonial site, or maybe just a place to tell stories." Mia listened, completely fascinated. She took out her own phone and began taking a few pictures. wanting to capture the memory of this incredible place. As she framed the shots, she thought about the stories these simple drawings held. Who respected the power of the ocean and who found meaning in the sun and the stars. They fished in these waters, explored this coastline, and watched the same sun rise and set, just as she was doing now. It was a powerful connection across the centuries. She imagined a young artist, perhaps someone her own age, carefully carving these images into the rock, trying to capture the essence of their world. What were their dreams? What were their fears? This cave wasn't just a collection of old drawings. It was a library of human experience, a testament to the enduring spirit of creativity and our timeless relationship with the sea. After spending a few more minutes admiring the art and talking with the friendly photographer, Mia knew it was time to go. She thanked him for the information and made her way back towards the entrance. As she stepped out of the cool, dim cave and back into the bright, warm sunlight, she blinked, adjusting to the sudden change. The world outside seemed more vibrant, more full of possibility. Her simple morning walk had transformed into a genuine adventure, a journey into the past. She walked back along the beach towards her family's rental, a huge smile on her face. The ocean sounded different now, as if it were whispering the ancient stories she had just witnessed. She couldn't wait to tell her family about the secret she had found. A hidden gem that reminded her that history is all around us, waiting in the most unexpected corners, ready to be discovered. It just goes to show, you never know what wonders are waiting just around the corner. Sometimes, all it takes is a little curiosity to turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary one. Thanks for listening to Mia's story today. If you enjoyed this little adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. Till then, stay curious,